welcome to my channel. So today I am doing a collab with Jessica. She asked me to do one with her for a get ready with me with Project Pan items. So I'm pretty excited because I'm really loving doing these and talking to you guys. And I do have some things that I want to talk about. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to get started. I have got a blank face. I have my skincare on and that is about it. So I'm going to walk you through everything. There's only one item that I have here that is not in a project. So, and that is pretty much my face primer. And this is a DIY primer and it was really easy to make, a little bit messy because everything I do is messy. So yeah, I just used some old skincare, containers and made it. It takes foundation and moisturizer and aloe vera, and I think that's it. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that's all that takes. I have it on my phone in my notes, but I'm recording on my phone, so I can't get to it. But I'm pretty sure that that's all that it is, and I'll tell you, the consistency of this is pretty nice. So, you know, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. Excuse my nails. I need to redo my nails. So, you know, but it's nice to be using a nail polish that doesn't have eyeshadow in it because it acts like a real nail polish. So I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about my mental health. I filmed a mental health video, but I never uploaded it. I don't know why. I was kind of just scared, I guess. See, I don't know if you could tell, but this is a bit sticky. And that is from the aloe vera, which is kind of perfect. And it also keeps you matte. So next I'm going to go into the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in Nude Ivory. And I really like this foundation. I like the Milani one better, but I like this one too. But this one is like really easy to use. But anyway, mental health. I've been seeing a therapist now for a while. I realized pretty much that I can't cope with some things by myself. I just can't. It's not logical. I thought that I had this, but I don't got this. And, it kind of, I don't know at what point I said enough is enough, but I was diagnosed with some things that I didn't realize kind of was a thing, and it made sense to me. And, one of them was chronic trauma, PTSD, or something like that. Basically, it's whenever you have multiple traumas in your past, and your body just doesn't process everything the way that it's supposed to. And yeah, so I'm learning how to basically react to certain things differently. And eventually we're going to kind of tackle on, you know, things that happened in my past and learn how to basically rewire my brain to think of them in different terms. This is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in Peach. Really, going to therapy was probably the best thing I've ever done. I've always been someone that says, you know what, I could talk until I am blue in the face and nothing's going to change. Of course, I don't have my concealer. Oh, yes, I do. But to finally get tools on how to deal with these things makes me pretty happy. So, you know, I'm pretty happy with going to therapy, and I'm still taking my medication, but I am relying less on the medication and more with the coping skills. I have started to journal, which has helped a lot. And one thing that's really nice, oh my goodness, I don't have my face powder. I don't have my face powder. I'll be right back. I have my face powder. It is the Studio Mac Fix powder, Studio Fix powder plus foundation. So that's what this is. Anyway, I've noticed that whenever I go to therapy and I start to think about things in a different way, I come to different conclusions about certain things. Whenever it's so hard to kind of tell you guys without naming names. I thought that I had experienced some trauma from one particular person, and I have, don't get me wrong, but I have placed more blame on that person than the actual person responsible. Does that make sense? It's something that I've come to that conclusion, and whether or not I can handle it, it's not going to be something that's going to happen right now. But therapy is really, really helping a lot. This right here is the Makeup Forever blush. I'm not a huge fan of this blush, but we're going to go ahead and use it. It is in Pie. Pan and everything. So, you know, we haven't even begun to scratch the surface as to what is wrong with me. We know what's wrong with me. I'm crazy. No, I'm not crazy. I just have experienced a lot in my 39 years, and it's the kind of life that if I sat here and told you everything, you would be like, there's no way possible you experienced all of that. I know that that's what people say because people have said it to me before. So, you know, it's just one of those things. But I never wanted to go to therapy growing up because the therapist just, for one reason or another, I could never trust them. So I was never able to be fully honest. So because I couldn't be fully honest, I never got help. This right here is the Fenty Beauty in Sandcastle. This is also in Pie. So, you know, it's all about, I love this highlighter so much. Oh, and I wanted to tell you guys, because I know that I mentioned it, this is the perfect brush right here. This is the BH Cosmetics 140. I love this brush for this particular highlighter because it puts on the perfect amount of product, and it doesn't just cake it on, and this is not one that you want to just cake on. So, you know, yep. So anyway, the point I'm trying to make is I'm in therapy, and it is helping me tremendously, and I do not regret it a single bit. This is my MAC Paint Pot and Painterly. I have to use my finger because I have my brush over there. That's just how it goes. I'm happier than I have been in a really long time. I got really tired of being depressed all the time. And I was diagnosed with a major depressive disorder. And that's basically whenever you think depressing thoughts more than you think of positive thoughts. And I might as well go ahead and just tell you guys, in my head, all the time, even just sitting here, I'm always thinking negative things about myself. It's something that I don't know how to shut off. And people could say what they want. People could say a million different things to me about how that's not true, but I don't believe it. So my brain just never shuts up. And that sucks. And I don't like that. But it is what it is, and that's the way it's been for a very, very long time. And, well, it's not, it is what it is. It's just, you know, what I'm in therapy for. So, you know. But other than that, nothing really exciting going on. Same crap, different day. I just used my, this shade right here from the Emily Noel palette. And normally I say matte creams are just that. Matte creams are no big deal, but this one sucks. So far, I am not a fan of anything that I've used in that palette. So, well, that's not true. There was one shade, but overall, that palette sucks. So I'm going to take these two right here, and they're in Single Ladies, these two shadows. And I tend to just mix them together a little bit and just put them in my crease. Now, I can't do the look that I normally have been doing because I've been adding an eyeshadow from something that's not a project. It's one of my Franken ones. So today, I guess we're going to do something a little bit different. But these are the only matte shades I have really in a project. So we're going to go with it. It is what it is. I would say therapy is good, I think, for anybody to learn coping skills if you haven't whenever you were growing up. I was the type of person that whenever I was bullied in school, like big time bullied, I would just come home, shut the door, and just cry. That was pretty much my high school, and that really sucked. But what can I say? You know, that's just how it is. And I was the type of person in high school that I would do pretty much almost anything to get you to like me. And now I just don't give a crap. You don't like me, you don't like me. And it has taken me a really long time. Now, as far as the bullying is concerned, I don't care if people bully me. As far as adults go, I don't care. So I'm glad that I experienced that growing up to sort of numb me. And I know that's really sad to say. But, yeah. What am I doing here? Okay. I'm going to take this right here. This one is a combination of a shadow in Painting Solitaire and A to Z, I think it is. So we're going to do something different. Let's go ahead and put that in the crease. Comes off a little bit more blue-purple than purple, but that's okay. My hair looks like crap. I can't wait until I'm done here and I could go ahead and do my hair. I always end up doing my makeup before my hair. That comes across really blue. I'm going to take that same purple shade and put it right here. It comes across more purple whenever I put it on the lid as opposed to on the crease. I'm going to take this bronzy shade right here. I ended up mixing, I believe it's 3 bronze shades that is an A to Z. And I ended up just mixing them together because they all look so similar anyway. And it just created such a beautiful shade. I love this color. I'm just going to take the other side of this brush and dip into the pink, which is also an A to Z. Fallout happens. That's okay. I took the same purple shade and I'm putting it underneath on my lash line. Words fail me and I just got up, so that doesn't help much. Okay, so I need to obviously clean this up. Oh, well, that just, that's, whoops. That was terrible. Okay. Okay, we're gonna fix this. We're gonna fix this if it kills me. See, everything I do on camera, it seems like no matter what I do, it ends up being messy. Don't understand. We're not gonna use that brush. What am I doing? Everything I do, it doesn't matter what I do. It doesn't matter. It always ends up being a total disaster. Oh my God, I swear, I think I'm making this worse. It was so nice. Okay. This is ridiculous. All right, what am I doing here? All right, we're gonna just take this brush. I need to clean my brushes anyway, but we're gonna take this because it doesn't have the green. Oh, dear God. I just went and screwed this. I screwed the pooch, guys. I screwed the pooch. I'm going to go back in with my powder. Amanda. This is what I'm talking about. Whenever I say things are a mess, I don't know what I last recorded. So I went ahead and I fixed my face. It ended up being green, and we're just not going to talk about it. And I have to redo my blush and my highlighter because everything I do is a mess. I am not a fan of this blush at all. It's so hard to blend. So this is the final look. I ended up doing my mascara and my eyeliner, and I also used the Kat Von D lipstick that I have in a project because Velvet Teddy is downstairs. But I'm not mad about it. You know, we had a little snafu with some green because accidents happen. This video is going to be a disaster, but